Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today I thought I'd do an ATC card, and just kind of play around a little bit, maybe a little Christmassy one. I don't know. Let's see what we come up with. So if you're not aware, ATCs are artist trading cards. They are 2.5 inches by 3.5. That's the rule. There's no difference. That's what they're to be. Now you can do inchies and twinchies and all those kind of things. I don't do those normally, but I do enjoy doing ATCs, and they're just little pieces of art. They can be abstract or they could be whatever you want. So I have this card here. You can buy these in packages already cut. You obviously could take a piece of printer paper, cardstock, what have you. I like to go to the dollar store and get poster board and then measure it out and cut them. So I'll cut it like maybe the poster board in quarters, like in half and then half again, so it's more manageable. And then I'll get quite a bit of ATCs out of them. So that's where we're going to start there. Then I thought, well, since I'm going to kind of do Christmassy or holiday-y, I don't know, Christmassy tree. I found this little piece and I thought, you know what, I'm going to put that on this as the background. So what I'm going to do is take that and I'm going to take my glue stick. And if you're looking for archival and that kind of thing, most glue sticks you can find archival. Elmer's does make archival, except this is the extreme. And I don't know if it's archival. I've never had issues with anything, becoming, I'll do it over here, becoming yellow or anything, and I've been doing this stuff since the early 2000s, but that doesn't mean, I know some people are really, really wanted. So that's all I'm going to tell you there. So I put that on there and then I'm just going to pick, I'm not going to be too fussy. I just want the whole thing covered. And do that. Turn it over. And now there's several things you can do. I like to have a big freezer bag. And what I'll do is, oh look, see, I didn't have glue on there. So you just go and you smush it on. And you smush it on. Sometimes if I'm feeling sassy or fancy, I go like this. Oh, look at me. Look at me. Just to make sure it gets good adhesion. And then I'll go and do this. But what I was saying was I like to get a baggie, freezer bag or what have you. And all of these little pieces, maybe one day I'll do a project with them and show you what I like to do. Because I hate throwing them away. Some I do. Some you'll see me working and I'll be like, oh, I'm done. Now look, a little piece right there. Why is my light? Sometimes the lighting. So what I can do is I can go back in with a little bit of glue. Just a little dabble do ya. And take a little piece and try to, look at me. I matched it. Oh, the lighting today, girl. Why? Why? And then I'm just going to leave that sit on there till it kind of dries for a second. To not touch it and fuss with it too much. I give it a little push. Okay. It really is bright in here today. Woo, okay. So then I found this. And can you see it's like got like this really cool sheerness to it. So I thought, okay, I will make this a Christmas tree. And I'm going to do this. You know what? I'm going to turn it this way because I want the shiny part. So when I draw, and I'll lay it on here. And then I'll take a pencil and kind of mark where I want it to end. And I'm just going to make, this is very basic ATC. Because I like to show, and you can do this on a greeting card as well. You just do your own thing. I am a crooked person, so I see the world crooked, so I always make things crooked. But then I'll go in and I cut it a little bit bigger than I drew it, and then I'll go and kind of fix it when I'm done. And then I got all this left for deliciousness. And this little piece can go into there. So, come here, baby, when your hands don't work. And I can see right here, I need it a little closer. And that's, I mean, she's done. There we go. Ooh. So then decide what side you want her on. I don't know why I decided she's a she. So I'm going to put her there. And I'm just going to glue. You can use Mod Podge. You can use white school glue. You can use whatever you want. I'm just going to use this today because it's what I want. You can also make this an ornament. And you could really make it like shiny and delightful when we're done. Okay. So that's going to be my tree. Now this is throwing me off, so I'm going to turn it over. And I wish I had little scissors. Mine are so dull that it just rips it. My little scissors. Okay. Save those for the little boopies. And then look, so far, so good. Oh, fancy. Okay, so then, I don't know why I get a kick out of myself. So I thought, well, we need a trunk. That's a big trunk. But, oh, little gluey, little gluey. What I'll do is I will cut, I don't need it that big. I'm going to cut that much off and then start there. A little bit more. And make us a little straighter. And yes, I could have put the tree over top of the trunk, but I didn't want to. So that's what I want for the trunk. It is really hard for you to see that. That's a shame. Because I don't know, like what, I don't even have my light on. Let's see if that helps a little bit. I don't know. All right, so I'm going to paint this brown. And I'm going to use my paper towel here. I'm going to take some Van Dyke brown. Gonna stick my finger in. That's what she said, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna take my paintbrush, do a dip, and go in. And this is just a piece of an old book page that I cut writing from. And I'm gonna wipe it off and then just kind of, because, you know, wood isn't necessarily, and you could go in with, you know, you want to highlight it or use a little lighter of a color on top, dry brush it. You do you. Okay? And I'm going to cut a little bit more off. What happens is when I make it go closer, I realize that it's not, it is just really not working with me today, is it? Look at that. I love it. We're going to try one last thing. Let's see if that helps just a little bit. Okay. Gonna use some glue. I mean, look how easy and fun to do with the kids if you want. I used to make, I haven't in so long, and I don't even know where they all are. Probably in my book downstairs, but I used to make tons of different ATCs for Christmas and do swaps and stuff. I'm not that good anymore. My brain doesn't work as well as it used to with it. Okay, but I mean, look, glue stick. Now, whose trunk isn't crooked a little bit, right? When you're in that Christmas stand. Try to make it as straight as you can. Yeah. Look, I'm not here for a straight trunk. You know what I'm saying? I celebrate the crooked, you know? The crooked chunks of the world. Because I'm a crooked chunk of the world. Okay, so then we have that. Then I thought I made some, you can't see that, that white's blown out. I made some paper. And it is obviously white. Let's see if that changes. Yeah, maybe that'll help a little bit. Yeah. And it got some sparkles on it. Let's see. I don't know if you can see. It's still kind of. I don't know if you can see. Those sparkles are delightful. You can't. Why is she just rolling that around? No, you can't see. It is full of delightful sparkles. But what I thought I would do is I love this texture here. So I'm going to probably start it here. And I'm going to make that snow. So I'm going to take and just mark it here and here. And just down here a little bit. So I have an idea of where to cut. Oh, that's delightful. I wish you could see it. Oh, you can kind of see it there. Look. Look at that. Oh, sparkles, how pretty you are. Such pretty sparkles everywhere. Okay. Nobody cares. I want to make some paper if you guys want to make some paper. I love it. A little thicker than I normally do. Would, but I like to use this as different pieces, whether it be clouds. I think at the time I wanted to do clouds. I don't, who the heck knows what I wanted to do at the time. Nobody knows what I like to do at the time. Not even me. Okay, so I like it there. See how it just gives you a nice little bit of snow? Now, obviously, if you don't have your own delightful homemade paper like I have here, you can even see the screen that well, no, you really can't see anything. I'm lucky if you could see the video, but we're going with it anyway. What was I going to say? I don't know. I would love to make paper. I do love it. I do love it. Because you can just use it in so many different ways and so many different. I love putting fibers and everything in there. So I'm just going to kind of do that. Because the snow, of course, is up there, right? We can move it down a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I love it. And then once it's dry, I'll cut. I'm always like over, I don't know what word I want to say, but you could see I just cut extra off. For me, it makes it easier. I'm not somebody who can like really, and let me just tell you, I'm going to save that. You get in that pile, miss. I'm not somebody who can envision things, I guess. I have a really hard time. I have great ideas. I wish I had somebody here with me who I can say, okay, I'm going to do this, that, the other, and this is how I want it. And then somebody was like, okay, done. It doesn't work that way in life. So one of my favorite things is this. You guys have seen this before, the gold. So I thought I would put very thin, and if I had it, which I don't, if I had it, I wish I had my decorative scissors here, because I would cut this in my decorative scissors and then put it on, because it would look like wavy and all, but guess what? I don't. So I'm gonna take and just screw that up a little bit, and I'm gonna put a line here. And I'm just going to lay it, and I can cut that after. A line here, and then I'll do one there. I'll do a line here. Okay. And what I'll do is I will cut this now and then put this on top. just because that piece is a little thicker. And although I am a thick girl and I do love the thickums, but not on this one. Okay. So there we go. I mean, you could see, look at that delightfulness. I'll figure out a better way to let you guys see, but for now, that's where we're at. So I have that. And then I'll just cut this off and that off. Oh, she's not done yet. This is when you just go and you pick up things. And like none of this you have to buy. And what I mean by that is if you have tissue paper or a ribbon or a piece of white paper, you can then put some gold paint and you have your, oh, Kelly, you kind of pushed that one over a little bit too much. You have your garland, I guess is what it's called. Icicle garland. Okay. Just tapping, tapping, tapping. Only because my nails are a little sticky now. Okay. So we have that. Then I have the bag of what all is in that bag. But I got some stars, and they're sparkly stars. And guess what? We're taking one. So they're just stickers on here. And that one kind of has, they're different sizes. Oops, she knocked it down. There we go. There we go. Maybe one day we'll go in the bag of sticky things. If you ever want to. And then I have this star. And come on. There we go. Got it. I'll find that piece of plastic somewhere when I don't want it. And then we're going to put the little star on there. Look how cute. So simple. Then I'll save this for over here. And then I thought, well, okay, that's really cute the way it is. It's just a little, you could stamp or put Merry Christmas or, you know, whatever you want. I want to see if, oh yeah, you could kind of see down. Look down there. See that sparkle? Sparkle, sparkle. Oh yeah, okay. So then I have these. And these are Artifacts Incorporated embossed die cut papers, romantic scrap art paper. But they're like little angels and all. So I thought, how about cutting, seeing if there's one on there cute enough to cut. They're all cute. That I can maybe put in front of here. So let's see what we got going on. Oh gosh, there are a lot of plastic bags. Okay then. All right. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, they're both sides. Let's look, shall we? Yeah, see, there's shine coming, and I don't even have my light on, so I don't know what that means. So it's somewhere. I guess because this is glossy. I don't see any snow scenes, Cal. I just want to be standing. Maybe I'll cut her out. No, that's a cute. Oh, maybe. She looks like she could be. Let's see any on here. Oh gosh, these papers. All right. Grab this. And see if there's any we see. Oh, she's cute. Are these the same things? Oh, I know. She's go. It's gonna be her. It's gonna be her. I knew it. I like it because of the blue. Oh, where'd you come from? Did I already look at those? I don't know. Too much, too much, too much. So I'm gonna go bloop and bloop. I don't know where I got these, but I found them, and then I was like, oh, how cute, because you see I'm cutting out, but I'm not ruining anything else, and it stays, you know, like this. So you'll be seeing those being used in things. So I am not a fussy cutter. Am I fussy? I am fussy, but I'm not a fussy cutter. But what I'm going to do is, and I'm sorry if I'm off camera or if it's dark, or I don't know what's going on with my life today, honestly. It's all right. It's been a rough few days. I think I'm going to keep those blue flowers there. I'm going to try to keep the wing the best that I can. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm really fussy cutting it now. I'm just going to take off some of that extra. And like I said, if you're fancy and fussy and you like to cut, please, by all means, be a fussy cutter. So anything, like I said, these are great because I'm going to layer them in mixed media, like paintings and all I'm doing. But, all right, I think that'll be okay for now. And again, these little pieces, I'm not going to throw away because they have great things on them. But I would like for her to be, I think I'm going to take the wings off. What? Yeah, I'm going to, and these blue, because it makes her too big. I just like the blue. Don't throw those papers away. It'd be crazy because we can use them in so many different ways. And I don't want her to be a cone head because she's not on Saturday Night Live. What? Yep. Yeah, that's much better. And the last thing I'm going to do is cut between those legs because I want that white to show through. So she's just going to get a little V in there, which we're just going to keep our mouth shut about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Again. Oh, no, that's bothering me right here. And then I might as well do this side because it'll bother me as well. I just want her little legs. Her little chunky monkey legs. Yeah. Yeah. That's much better. Oh, and I glued her head to her butt. Oh my God. That's the kind of week it's been. Got it. Nobody wants their head glued to their butt. Although some people do have their butt up their head up their butt, but that's not what we're going for today. Okay. It's delightful when your hands don't want to work. There we go. Yeah. Look how cute. Look how cute that is. Now, you could go into a magazine and just pick a little girl, a little baby, a woman, man, whatever you want, and really go to town. Now, here's where the fun part begins. You can take a glitter glue or Mod Podge or whatever and sprinkle with some, let me show you what I have, which is one of my, let me see if I can grab it. Oh, yes, she did. This. It is Decorate Like Magic Twink, I don't even know, Diamond Dust. And I don't know who makes it. Let me see. I got it at AC Moore, and it was in the floral section. So I want to put a little bit of Mod Podge because I want it to be a little bit more, I guess, what word do I want to say? In places other than, yeah, I don't want it to be like everywhere, although you could. So for now, I'm going to do, I want a little bit of snow. Oh, well, that's good, Cal. Didn't wipe. Oh, God, child. Okay, gonna do it again. Am I the only one? And the shadows are killing me. Am I the only one that does things that you wonder to yourself, why did you get out of bed today? So I want to frame up here. I don't want to touch that red star though. So I'm going to frame up here and some down here. I'm going to add a little bit. Maybe I'll just do around a little bit. You see, I'm just dabbing, 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 dabbing for Angie. A little bit here and there. And then a little bit on the tree. Okay, let's see. I was going to say, don't say it's glued shut because it shouldn't be. I mean, look at this deliciousness. It's like big pieces of sugar. That's the leaf guys outside sucking up leaves. So it's loud. If you can hear it, I apologize. Well, I'm just going in because it's only going to stick where I put the glue anyway. Let's do this. Okay, so then I shall pick it up and give it a tap off. I don't even care that there's glitter everywhere. I'll be wearing glitter. Glitter will be coming every time I touch anything, I urinate, whatever. You can also dip, urinate. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. I mean, look. Oh. And it looks like it's on the, okay, I'm gonna stop with the glitter. I need a little bit. You can't really see it like here yet because it has to dry because the glue, but you will. I'll put a picture at the beginning of the video. All right. Give her a tap. Put it away. Now, do I need some? Maybe I should put a little bit down here just so it looks like I'm not insane. Is she insane? She's insane. Just a little bit. A little bit of sparkle. A little bit of sparkle. A lot of you going back into your early 20s, teens with the white powder. Okay. Maybe even still. Who knows? Anyway. Oh, I love her. And then I'll just dust her. And look how cute. If I put it like this, it's going to blow it out. But you can see the shine. And I guess that's why, because it's glossy. But look how cute. Look how cute she came out. Oh, I love her. She really did. So that's my ATC card. Thanks for sitting with me while I could have probably had it done 10 minutes ago if I wasn't so all over the place. Now, you could use different stars. You can do anything you want. Like I said, this is not anything that you have to have. You can take printer paper and paint it green, use colored pencils, crayons, cut it out. Same with this. This is all doable. You could put regular glitter. You could put gold, silver paint. You could put red. You could do whatever you want. Cut out a little star if you don't have it. A little piece from a, you stay off her face, that glitter. You know, from a magazine of anything. I mean, you see how I changed it to what I needed. And then just some glitter. I mean, just a lot of fun. And I don't know. I really like her. Let's see if I can. Yeah, that's a little better. I just love how she came out. Look how cute. You could put this on somebody's gift. You can also put some, you could spray some, what's it called? Like acrylic sealer. Or use, you know, Mod Podge or whatever kind of sealer you have after it's all dry, after this is dry. Make her shinier, which I think she's shiny enough. Put a hole in it. Put ribbon. She can hang on the tree. You could cut it in a circle. You can do whatever you want. She's so sweet. Okay, I'm done. I'm done admiring my ATC. Now it looks good there. I can see without no. There you go. So let me know what you guys think down below. And if you do any ATC cards, let me know. We have ATC swaps in my group, All Things Creative, which I am hoping and really, really going to make an effort next year to try to get in some of them and do them. People, their art, they show like what they get and stuff like that from others when they trade, and it is just fantastic. They do a theme and all that. So like I said, this is my little ATC throw together. Nothing fantastic, nothing great. You don't have to have anything in the background but white, or blue or whatever. Like, do your own thing. Use it, do a journal page. Make it bigger, make it smaller. If you can't find little pieces like her, get a bigger one from a magazine and use it in your art journal. I mean, there's so many wonderful things you can do. So, as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. Please share me around. I really, really would appreciate it. Get me out there a little bit. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I might have said that. I might not have. It's been that kind of day. I love you guys, and I appreciate all your love and support to me. I can't tell you guys enough. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.